31 days, 31 easy shortcut back to school recipes. Today's Wednesday, and you know on Wednesdays we cook recipes I found on Pepper the app. Today we're making a pumpkin poke cake from Regina Urtolacci. I baked this cake last Wednesday, but I didn't post the video because it didn't come out just exactly right. So I'm gonna tweak a couple things today and we'll see how it goes. This is 1 cup of water, half a cup of oil, I'm using vegetable, 3 eggs, and here's where the change from last week's recipe is gonna come in. I'm gonna put in a 15-ounce can of 100% pure pumpkin. So Regina's recipe only says can of pumpkin pie. It doesn't say what size pumpkin pie filling. Last week, I used a 30-ounce can of pumpkin pie filling, which was the only size my grocery store had. We're gonna use this 15-ounce can, which is half the size of the can I used last week. And since this is not pumpkin pie filling, we're gonna add pumpkin pie spice to get all that flavor. All right, here's the pumpkin pie spice. Just follow your heart. Let's mix up all these wet ingredients and then we'll add the cake mix. Okay, we're gonna put in a box of yellow cake mix. Y'all know I'm using Dolly's. All right, our oven's on 350. Let's spray a 9x13 dish. We're gonna pour the cake mix in. We're gonna bake this according to the package instructions, which says 24 to 28 minutes. We're just gonna check on it. It may need a little more time with that pumpkin added in. Once it comes out of the oven, we're gonna let it cool completely before we move on to the next step. Okay, this cake is baked and it is cooled. Now we're gonna poke a ton of holes in it. I'm gonna use a straw because that's what I've got. This is 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. I put it into this glass measuring cup and microwaved it for about 30 seconds. Spread it out and make sure it's going down in all those holes. Now Regina says to put Cool Whip on and then top it with Heath Bar toffee bits. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of Heath Bar on the cake, then Cool Whip, then a little more of this. Don't ask me to explain, it just sounds like something I should do. Now you gotta remember to take your Cool Whip out of the freezer and let it thaw. Now with this being a poke cake, I kind of feel like it's better to put this in the fridge and let it sit for a few hours and let everything kind of meld together. But for the sake of this video, and also because I got shit to do today, we're gonna go ahead and cut a piece. I can already tell you that the texture on this is way better than the one I made last week. Oh, there it is. All right, y'all come fix you a piece of this. And as always, the full written recipe along with my notes is gonna be over on Pepper the app.